Hi Scorpio, this is your weekly reading. I just wanted to ask before I forget if you would like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to leave a one-word question in the comments, I'd love to pull a card for you. So let's get started with your reading. Spirit, what message do you have for Scorpio? Spirit, what message do you have for Scorpio? Spirit, what message do you have for Scorpio? Sorry, it's slippery. I was trying to shuffle it a little bit better. Okay. Spirit, what message do you have for Scorpio? Spirit, what message do you have for Scorpio? We have the Emperor, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Four of Wands. Awesome. Ooh, and we got the Page of Pentacles, which is definitely a new beginning. And then I also wanted to use this Lenormand deck. It's tiny but mighty. I really like this deck. I feel like it's very informative. Spirit, what message do you have for Scorpio? What message do you have for Scorpio? Sorry, I always feel like I'm trying to shuffle. And some are trying to fly out here. Okay, let's see. We have the key, we have the cross, we have the gentleman. And at the bottom we have the ship. Not sure if you're going on any vacation. Oh, and another one wanted to come out too. Spirit's like, wait, I got one more. Let's see. I also like this deck. It's in our inner guidance. I feel like sometimes today life is just so busy that sometimes we have, our body's trying to tell us something else we need to do, but we just don't have the stillness or the quietness to hear it. Spirit, what message do you have for Scorpio? What message do you have for Scorpio? You know the way. Be present. And it's time to celebrate. Aw, I have this one too on the bottom. Let love guide you. Okay, so we have the Emperor. It says, logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role. Structure and discipline. I mean, Scorpio, I love you guys. I know Scorpios, they love the power. So sometimes this could be, especially paired with the key, you finding a key to a solution, the key to the leadership, or taking charge of the situation. You found the key to solve the situation type thing. But I also feel like the key, sometimes this could be interpreted differently. It could be a key to a house, a key because you got this new leadership role. It could be a key to an office, or you get a better office, key to the car. It just depends, your interpretation. This is a general reading, so everybody's situation is different. But I feel like it's definitely finding the key to the solution. You know the way. Trust your intuition on this journey. So I definitely can tell that you just got to trust your inner self. You know which way to go. So don't doubt yourself. You guys are always the power. So just, which route to get to that situation. You guys are hardworking. You never give up. So I definitely admire that about your sign. Sorry, my little scented thing is like blowing right in my face and I'm kind of choking. Let me turn it this way. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, an amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. Especially here paired with the Emperor, here you're taking charge and it says amazing opportunity. Be bold and courageous, which, when is Scorpio not courageous and not optimistic? All these things you guys do all the time and do what you're passionate about. You guys always follow your passion. And, but I see here with especially, I think maybe sometimes it's saying like, see it through the eyes of a child, or, I think sometimes, as we get older, we forget that the sky is the limit. I have kids of my own and I'm like, you want to fly, you can fly. You want to, be this, you could be that. And as adults, we don't practice what we preach. The sky is the limit. We could do whatever it is we want to do. There's no rules, there's no guidelines. I mean, you can be whoever you want to be. It's just taking the initiative. And I see here with the cross, everybody's interpretation is different, but I feel like this is, counting our blessings, knowing that we do have a lot of great things. Sometimes we're always in a rush to reach the destination, but we're not enjoying what we currently have, or reminding ourselves, like having a little gratitude journal, thankful for what we currently have. And especially as I said about our, seeing it as our inner child, here it has, the kid in the background, and the wind is like blowing in the hair and the leaves and that fresh breath of air, just seeing it through different eyes and through a different perspective. And here I say different eyes, and in this one, it shows eyes, but I feel like Spirit was trying to send a message. But it says, be present, find clarity in the moment. So again, seeing things with fresh eyes, and, the sky is the limit. You can do anything, listen to your inner child, be thankful for what you do have. And here we have, the Four of Wands, which is definitely a celebration. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. And here it says, send gratitude. And I was just saying, like, a gratitude journal, and like what we're thankful for, and counting our blessings and stuff like that, because it says you have so much to celebrate. And you are Scorpio, and the cup sign, it says gentleman, but I don't always feel like it has to be gender based, basically. But anything with the cups, this again is a celebration. You know how people like raise their cups to cheers, and I don't know if you have a wedding to go to, a reunion, or even accomplishing your goal is also a celebration. I feel like it could be interpreted differently for everybody, because it's a general reading. But I do feel like as a Scorpio, the gentleman holding the cup, it's also kind of like the Knight of Cups and things like that. But Scorpios are very empathic, and you guys, I feel like, are celebrating and showing, your gratitude for reaching where you've gone this far. And you have it again. Here you have so much to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Cultivate an air of celebration today. So I don't know what other way I could tell you. You got a lot to celebrate. And two, Spirit was trying to get out this other card, because I said, oh, at the bottom of the deck, and then boom, this one popped out. But it's bouquet, which is, again, another celebration. You get a bouquet, like at a wedding, they toss the bouquet. Valentine's Day, you get a bouquet of flowers. It's just, a celebration for sure. And I'm not sure if anybody's going on a cruise or on a boat or on a trip, but I do feel like it's definitely either going in a direction or it's going on vacation, but you definitely have a lot to celebrate. And I hope this reading was helpful, and I look forward to our next reading. Bye.